Hello and hi guys, my name is Muhammad Suhazmi bin Mahmud. I am from DPI 4A. My metric number is 08 DPI 18F1021.
Hello, my name is Nurul Amanda Nadira binti Muhammad Sofian. I'm from BPI 4A.
Hi, my name is Aiman Sarah binti Rahmat. My metric number is 08 DPI 18F1008. I'm from DPI 4A.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Syahira Tovana binti Jizani and I'm from DPI 4A. My metric number is 08 DPI 18F1009.
Hi everyone, and thank you for being here today. So let's start with the title. The title of today's presentation is online shopping. Have you ever heard the term before? I am pretty sure most of you know and never tried to buy any stuff by online. So here, let me tell you what is online shopping according to wikipedia.com. Online shopping is a form of electronic commerce which allows consumers to directly buy goods or services from a seller over the internet using a web browser. Consumers find a product of interest by visiting the website of the retailer directly or by searching among alternative vendors using a shopping search engine, which display the same product's availability and pricing at different e-retailers. As of 2020, customers can shop online using a range of different computers and devices. Online store usually enable shoppers to use search features to find a specific models, brands, or items. Online customers must have access to internet and a valid method of payment in order to complete a transaction, such as credit card, an internet-enabled debit card, or a service such as PayPal. For physical products, example like paperback books or clothes, the retailer ships the product to the customer. For digital products, such as digital audio files or song or software, the retailer usually sends the file to the customer over the internet. The largest of these online retailing corporations are Alibaba, Amazon.com, and eBay. Did you know Malaysians recorded the highest performance in terms of booking through e-commerce provider Alibaba Group, almost twice as high as Singapore? We are here today to find out more about whether, yes or not, Malaysians prefer to buy online. If you want to know about it, stay tuned for the data analysis. So, here before we collect the data, we've run the questionnaire through Google Form and we've got almost 72 respondents. The second question we asked in the Google Form is as follows. Number 1 is how you describe about online shopping. Second is what's your gender. Third is how much time and money do you spend on online shopping. Fourth is why do you use to shop online. Fifth is what payment method do you use. Sixth is did online shopping is convenient shop and has cheaper goods. Lastly is what product and website do you usually buy and use. So now, let's move on to the data analysis. Let me show you to this pie chart. Male versus female. The bright green color segment represents total female and the dark green color segment shows total male who make online shopping. To begin with, I am going to talk about the majority of this chart, which is the female that show 56 people compared to male that only 15 people who make online shopping. In a relation, it proves that female are more attractive to shop online compared to male. I like to draw your attention to turn this graph. If you look at this bar chart, you will see this graph was about the customer feeling to describe about online shopping. The vertical axis represents the number of customers and the horizontal axis shows the customer feelings. Right now, I would like to explain the first bar that shows 12 customers describe excellent about online shopping. Next, the bar graph was increased substantially to second bar that showed 31 people who describe the great feeling. After the increase, the graph shows a decrease of 3 times. Firstly, when the graph moved to the third bar, there was decrease steadily to 15 people who describe good to online shopping. Secondly, the graph showed decrease slightly to 12 people on the fourth bar, which is customer described okay about online shopping. Thirdly, the graph continued decrease slowly to 1 people on the fifth bar who described bad on online shopping. On the last bar, show the graph was increased slightly again to 2 people which customer described very bad when they buy online. To sum up the majority group on this bar graph is the customer who feeling great about online shopping.
This is the horizontal bar graph that the y-axis stand for time and the x-axis stand for the number of person. This graph shows the time allotted for men and women to shop online. As you can see on this horizontal bar graph, the extremely often is led by the woman compared to men, which is woman is only 9% and men is 5%. Last but not least is slightly often of woman user and man user. As you can see from the horizontal bar graph, the woman user is much more than man user, which is the woman user is 22%, while the man user is only 5%. Now we move to the moderately often. As you can see, it's dramatically different between woman user and man user. The number of women user that moderately often using shop online is 25%, while the man user is 4% only. And the last one, this shows from extremely often, it rose rapidly and falls slightly for the woman, while for the man, from the extremely often, it slowly go down before it increase slowly again.
The name of this graph is multiple graph. This graph shows us which of these products are preferred by the customer. First, we have books and magazine. For the ranking number 1 for books and magazine is 11. The total of customer preferred for this product, and it remains steady to ranking number 2, and then it increased sustainably, then slightly decreased. This shows that the books and magazine higher ranking is neutral. Next, we have food and beverage. For the first ranking for food and beverage, is total of customers that most preferred for this product is 22, and then it sharply decreased to 7 at ranking number 2, and from ranking number 2 it increased sustainably at ranking number 3 and 4, but then it slightly decreased at ranking number 5. This shows that the higher ranking is number 1. In addition, the product is video games. At the first ranking, the total of customers that preferred this product are 11 and remain steady until ranking number 2, and moderately increased at ranking number 3 and slightly increased at ranking number 4 and 5. This shows the highest ranking is 17. The last item is clothes. At the first ranking, for this product, the total of customer most preferred this product are 25, but it sharply decreased at ranking 2 from 25 to 14. But at ranking 3, it slightly increased, and also same goes to ranking 4. But at ranking 5, it's slightly decreased. This shows that the higher ranking for this product are 25.
Oh, I will put the picture of my graph besides me in case you can't see it clearly. This is the line graph. The y-axis shows the number of customer or consumer. The x-axis shows the scale of satisfaction from not preferred until the most preferred. The graph illustrates the website used to shop online according to customer preference. To begin with is Shopee. Let's see at the Shopee line. Shopee line is the pink one. 12 people are not preferred to use Shopee, but it slowly increased to 13 people who are least preferred and reached its lowest figure in the graph, which is around 4 people. After that, the number of customer that is preferred to use Shopee increased steadily to 7 people, and the most preferred is Boom, which is 36 people. So, a lot of people is recommend to use Shopee. Next is Lazada. The Lazada line is in blue color. The amount of not preferred is 9 people. Then, it slightly increased to 14 people who least preferred, and it remains stable. Suddenly, it decreased slowly to 13 people who are preferred, and rose sharply to 24 people who are most preferred to use Lazada. Third is Carousel. The Carousel line is in yellow color. The number of not preferred was at the lowest, which is 4 people, and went up sharply to 18 people, and went down slightly to 12 people who are neutral, but went down again to 10 people who are preferred to use Carousel. Then the most preferred was reached at the same figures is similar to the least preferred, which is 18 people. Not only those online shopping website, but we also make the survey on Alibaba too. The Alibaba line is in green color. Alibaba reached the high number of the most not preferred websites to use, which is 21 people. 17 people who are least preferred and decreased sharply to 7 people and remain constant. Then it rose sharply to 17 people who are most preferred. Lastly, the Amazon. The Amazon line is in brown color. Amazon had a slight difference with Alibaba with only one figure with 20 people who are not preferred to use it. And it decreased slowly to 90 people who are least preferred and continue fell to 9 people and still marginally decreased to 6 people who are preferred to use Amazon. After that, the line is increased sharply to 16 people who are preferred to use this website. So for me, I will suggest to you guys to use Shopee. Shopee got a lot of free delivery and have a lot of promotion, so you guys will get a cheaper price from here. In a nutshell, the most preferred online shopping websites is Shopee.
Our objective for the survey is to know either Malaysian love to shop online or not. So the conclusion is, based on our survey, almost 90% our respondents want to shop online. Also from our survey, we found that women dominate the shopping chart frequently.
I will tell you what the recommendation that's suitable for online shopping. First, the online shopping should have product review return. Why the online shop need this? This is because the customer very trust in product review, and also it helps the customer to know the product description of how the product works. Number 2, for those that using online shopping to sell their goods and product should be genuinely. This is because every customer that entered the shop, if they see the employee happy to see them, they will be happy and comfortable with the shop. This is same goes to the online store.
I'm sure you guys want to know where we got all of this information. Our reference is from the student from Polytechnic Shah Alam with 16 male students and 56 female students. Also, we got all of this from Wikipedia. Thank you.